We all have that one thing haunting us. Not ghosts, not bills, not even our ex. I'm talking about the backlog. You know the one, the ever-growing mountain of games we swore we'd finish one day. Every sale adds another title, every free PS Plus drop feels like destiny until it joins the others, gathering digital dust. So how do we tackle this beast? Where to begin? I began with a game I really loved. I played it for a total of 78 hours and never finished the platinum. A game that most people think is at least top 3 in the series. A game called Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I loaded up the trophies to see what was left. 8 trophies, and only a couple annoying ones. Exploring the subregions of Greece, upgrading the Adrestia to legendary status, and the horrifically tedious underwater locations. But other than this, it was pretty straightforward. So we got cracking on right away and load into the game to see I'm mounted on a magnificent fire horse, and an enemy Cyclops staring us hard with his singular vision. Now, after a failure on my part on trying to relearn the controls, we do tackle him down with arrows to his stupid 1010 vision and bring him down after our second attempt, awarding us our first trophy towards the wait, no. It's DLC. Never mind. Instead, we target a specific trophy and begin with Marcos' questline. Freeing the fine gentleman from a caged life in a war camp, he sets us on a few adventures of lies and burning innocent civilian homes. Being a gullible Mystios, we only confront him in our dialogue once it's too late, but we do save his neck from soldiers he's probably upset his entire life, or at least his business life, awards us his questline complete and our first trophy of the 8. Everybody benefits. So we have more questlines to chase. Next was Xenia's questline. Her questline was all about using treasure maps to find hidden artifacts. The final one was the Macedonian bracelet, which we tracked to an underwater area. Once swimming down and grabbing it, simply returning to Xenia unlocked our second questline trophy, a pirate's life for me. Completing the Hippocrates questline was our final of questlines to finish. The first in his quest series was to save a hunter and bring him back. Easy, right? Well, 2 giant bears stand in our way, but nothing Alexios cannot deal with. Carry the hunter back to Hippocrates to start our final quest of simply gathering some medicinal herbs. Once we return with said herbs, we complete the quest Too Much of a Good Thing and pop our final questline trophy, Trust Me, I'm a Doctor. Now, even though I'm simply showing the last section, please be aware that this was a nightmare. Finding all the sub-regions of Greece took me a good 2 hours solid of pushing my glasses closer into my eye holes whilst my face was pressed to the screen. But we eventually find our last hidden area, to which the sigh of relief made me actually miss the trophy pop. Alas, Hermes' homie was complete. We enter a really cool area called the Bay of Nobody. Out of the cave, another Cyclops. This time, the Lightning Bringer. Again, we defeated the monster, claiming another trophy, the Lightning Rod, and... oh, wait. DLC again. For God's sake! Mystios in training was our next trophy. Complete 20 bounties, war contracts, or naval quests from message boards to pop this bad boy. I basically just stuck to doing bounties as it was the fastest way to the bronze. 20 quests in total on Pepka, Obsidian and Abantis Islands. That's what we need for our next trophy. We popped this finally on the fake Minotaur Island, where there's someone claiming the quest to slay the Minotaur. Seeing as I'd actually slain the beast 6 years ago when I played the game, I knew something was up. Reaching the climax of the quest, seeing what we knew all along, a helmet in a helmet, but completing this quest was our 20th and achieving our trophy, Island Hopper. But we're nearing the end now, waiting on gathering enough resources to upgrade the Adrestia to the legendary status. 1 point from the end on the maximum, as I do believe more was added for DLC. Unlocking our penultimate trophy, Lord of the Seas. And of course, the dreaded underwater locations. This again, a right pain in the arse for me. However, with the trident that grants underwater breathing, it did make it a lot faster and bearable. Our final treasure looted, it grants us Child of Poseidon and a long-awaited platinum trophy. What a game to kick off the backlog. With our first of 2 games in the video down, up next was Wreckfest. polar opposite of a game and one I'd been meaning to go back to. 11 trophies, that was all that remained, including the platinum. Alright folks, cuff your seatbelts, or don't, because we're gonna crash, and let's roll through the carnage and trophies one by one. We start back in the most Wreckfest way possible, sofa car racing. Winning our first race back and heading then into a couple demolition derbies, all different vehicles, made me so happy to be back on this game. After a third race, we unlocked our first trophy back, Junk Collector, for collecting 20 vehicles. Next up was the Pro Internationals. We select the car Rocket, head over to a banger race on Crash Canyon, and I think the naming for this track is spot on. After this race, another heat, and one more afterwards, we finally get enough points for the Trophy Pro Internationals Champion. We jump into our final challenge race, driving the two cars which are stacked on top of each other. It's hilarious, and I remember this from the Top Gear episode years and years ago. But completing this challenge unlocked the Highballer trophy for completing all career challenges. Much like the Pro Internationals, the last category to win a title in was the World Masters. In our 24 car race, we finished where many didn't to claim the gold trophy World Masters Champion. Maniac Driver. Now this is a perfectly described trophy. Wreck 50 opponents with a school bus. Yeah. So we become Otto from The Simpsons, load up a custom race, stick it on a very small demolition derby mode, and put everyone else in a lawnmower. Yeah, the perfect crushable vehicle for our bus to smash. Once we pull out the limbs from the bumper, our trophy pops. Maniac Driver indeed. Our next trophy was the funnest to go for in my opinion. This is the Rocketeer trophy. Reach 210 kilometers an hour, or for us Brits and the Americans, 130 miles an hour with the car Rocket. You have to fully upgrade the car, find the long straight, and let it rip. And at the end of the run, the trophy pops just before the car gets written off. But obviously we still need to call the insurance company. Now we pair a couple of trophies together here. First thing to do is set up another custom race. Again, with lawnmowers, but this time we're on one. Because if you drive a lawnmower or do what I did, just sit on it, you'll unlock the easy trophy Garden Variety. And that is for riding a lawnmower for 1 hour. We then progress with a really fun part of getting wrecked 100 times. The best way I found is to take someone with you. Lawnmower versus lawnmower. And alas, we come to our final trophy. The final trophy to unlock our second Backlog Platinum. Now this is the only grindy trophy of the entire game, but it's simply to reach level 50. Yet again, go into a custom game, set it up so we can get a load of very quick wrecks for an XP multiplier. Naturally, I picked the big rig and I faced off against my favourite farming machine, the lawnmower. And after the 2-minute matches claiming easy experience, rinse and repeat, the trophy did eventually pop, of showing some dedication, and it was followed by the Wreckfest Platinum. Now thank you so much for watching guys. I loved going back and finding some games to Platinum that were stuck on a backlog for years. If you do have any recommendations, or you have seen my list, or you'd like to see more backlog videos, please drop us a line in the comments below. I really want to hear your guys' opinion on these videos. Check out another video like the one you see on screen now. Thank you to our NC Collective for the amazing support they always give. If you'd like to join the NC Collective, please make sure to check out the links in the description below for the Patreon and or the membership page. The link to the Discord is down below as well, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks guys.